This is the best, first, and only one we will do for the entire year from Copper Life, and that, of course, is by Tommy Copper. I love Tommy Copper products. I have for a very, very long time. I even loved them before we went on the air with them, actually, because I love how they make the product. I love the quality of their product. I love everything about it. I love the copper. I love the zinc. There's just so many pluses. And they have this philosophy. It's called wearable wellness. Well, we can all relate to our today's special because, by gosh, it's one of the things we're wearing all the time now, and that's face coverings, right? So here's what we've got, guys. I'm gonna go through the package. We're gonna jump right into it, and I don't want you to miss out because, again, this is the first, the last, and the only Tommy Copper Life that we're gonna offer as our best value today for face coverings. All right, here's the scoop. Normally, we offer 2 of these. They're customer picks. Everybody loves them. They love the lightweight. They're completely sold out, but if you could buy them on hsn.com, and you can see it on .com right now, they're $19.95. That's for 2. We actually have doubled the offer. You're now getting 4, but we did not double the price, and it's that same great 304 5-star quality that you'll see on the comments if you look at the 2-pack. So let me go over the colors and what we've done, because these are great choices. Unisex, guys, everybody can wear these. Lots of great details Laura, my guest, is gonna get into in just a second, but here we go, so you don't miss out. Starting at the bottom, this is gonna be our blue. It's like a royal blue and black 4-pack. The next one above here is our black and a gray 4-pack. Right here's a brand new combo. Love the purple and the black 4-pack. And now for the first time ever, brand new prints as well. Hello, rocking the leopard and the black. So it's 2 leopard, 2 black. This is called Rose. You get 2 of our roses. Oh, there's gotta be another rose floating around somewhere. If you guys can find the other rose, we'll show you it. So you get 2 roses, 2 black. And then finally, brand new here is gonna be your 2 camo with the 2 black. Lots of details to get into, but remember, super price. And if you're brand new to HSN, you got 1 day to take advantage of it. Either it sells out or we get to the end of the day and this deal is over. Then we added 3 flex, that's easy, $10, pay it off over 3 months. And of course you can get it right away. And it's something we all need, right? We get that, we understand. Okay, let's say hi to Laura Baker, who's joining me from her home. Look at you, so cute in your rose color.
Hi, Suzanne. Thank you. Yeah, and I love these because they're so comfortable to wear. And you notice something? You can actually hear me while I'm talking as well. There's no microphone tucked inside of here. My microphones are right here in my earbuds, but yet you could still hear exactly what I was saying. I wear these all the time because Tommy Copper and Copper Life did something really special with these masks. They gave us a patented technology that's built into these fibers, just like it is when you talk about our socks and our leggings that are so popular. We also have that patented Copper's energy. It's built inside it in the fabric, so it never washes out. And that's an anti-odor premium that we have. So if you ever drink a little cup of coffee and then you put your mask on and you about knock yourself out, guess what? That helps with that.
That's brilliant. Yeah. Or how many of you wear your mask a lot and at the end of the day you're like, my mask smells. It's just gross. You don't have to worry about that now.
That's exactly right. So there's lots of different things about this. So I talked about the patented Copper's energy technology. Across the very top of the nose, there's an adjustable nose wire that's built in, but it actually will help conform to your nose. It's comfortable, yet it's an anti-slide, so you're not always pulling the nose mask up. You know how to slide down underneath your nose? Yep. Well, then you're not always pulling it back up. The other thing, too, about that is that if you actually wear eyeglasses, it will help the anti-fog inside of that, because by having it conformed in shape up around your nose, it prevents the fog from coming up into your sunglasses or into your eyeglasses as well. The other thing that I love to talk about here is you'll notice that there's actual seaming. You saw it really well on Suzanne's there, and you can see it here. There's a seam here at the nose, and there's a seam here at the jawline. The reason why we did that is because you want the mask to go up and over the nose and stay in place, and also it needs to go down below the jawline and stay in place underneath the chin. So with this, it makes it comfortable there, and the material isn't pressed up against your lips. Yes. So you're actually able to breathe a little easier on that one too.
Love that.
And then you can see the inner lining there that you have. This is actually a double lining. So the inner lining is a breathable cotton blend that's up against your skin. It's nice and soft and durable. And this is also moisture wicking, by the way, too. So if you do get a little sweaty underneath the mask, it helps to pull that moisture out and away from your skin, which is a beautiful thing.
It is. That is a totally beautiful thing.
And then on the sides, you'll notice that there's adjustable toggles. This is fantastic because for those people with smaller heads or younger children who are going to school and needing to wear these, you're able to make it tighter. But my father is 6'9", and let's face it, when you're that tall, you have a big head. And I gave him one when he visited this weekend, and he took it all the way to the end, and it was so comfortable for him as well. So I like that because it is adjustable to fit so many different heads. And notice too, when you're wearing it, how it's flat here against the cheek. There's no gaping. A lot of masks, you'll notice when people have it on, they gape here on the side. But when you're gaping on the sides, what's happening? You're allowing particles to escape or particles to get in. With this, you can really make it to how you need to make it. You can adjust it right here at the nose, make it nice and comfortable for you. Even with the eyeglasses, notice I can talk and there's no fog going up and inside of there.
Which, I'll tell you what, really, Copper Life by Tommy Copper, gang, they thought of it all when it came to this 4-pack. And remember, this is your only day you can get it. These are totally washable. They're easy to take care of. You're going to get a 4-pack. You can share them with everybody in the family. Also, what's kind of cool is they're giving you these little zipper bags. I love this. They're little slide bags. So they're going to keep them fresh and clean in your handbag, your purse, your pocket. But I thought, oh my gosh, wouldn't these be the perfect stocking stuffers? You're not spending a fortune, but you're giving them really well thought out, brilliant technology in a face covering. And we all got to wear them, so why not wear something that's called wearable wellness? I love that theme they have. If you're going to put something on your face, you're going to put something on your body, you might as well get great benefits out of it. And that same brilliance that Tommy Copper puts in all their athletic wear and their sleeves and their socks and everything else, you now are getting in this awesome face mask deal. Remember, if you go to .com right now, we do not have them available because of course they're sold out. You get a 2-pack for basically $20. We're giving you 4 for only $10 more. That is a huge one-day value. So let me give you some updates. Here we go. The most popular right now, I'm gonna guess, I'm thinking it's gonna be the leopard because it's a little bit of, oh, is it the rose? There we go. All right. So the rose is black is the most popular. Again, you're getting 2 of the rose, you're seeing them right here, and 2 of the black. Leopard's the second most popular. Let me give you the most limited right now too. We're gonna start giving you some numbers pretty early. The blue black, there we go. The most limited is the royal blue and the black. And already you can see 1,000 sold just here in the first couple of moments of the presentation. Now I'm going to show you something else that I love, and my husband specifically loves this. We've got the gator. Now I bought a gator, and it's kind of, some people call them buffs, I call them a gator. And I love gators. They warm up your neck, especially if it's kind of chilly. But again, look what Copper Life did by Tommy Copper. They didn't do anything just basic and boring. They actually gave you that same double layer, totally breathable, wicks away moisture. They gave you the same nose positioning so you can adjust this to fit your face perfectly. They gave you a strap to adjust it, but look at this. They even gave you these to go above your ears on either side so it stays in place. I personally think gator's great. My husband only wears gaiters. He chooses not to wear the mask. He finds that much more comfortable for him. I'll tell you, this is just totally an ego thing. I like the gaiters a lot only because I don't have to mess up my hair every time I'm taking my mask on and off. I just slip the gaiter up and put it back down. We have a 2-pack of gaiters in, how cool is this, the leopard. We have it in the camo for your camo folks, basic great black, and then of course we have the royal blue. Those are $26.99 for 2, and those are a lot more limited than we have of the mask, of course. I just wanted to show that, Laura, because we do have that option, because a lot of people are wearing gaiters, but again, Copper Life, they did it right. They made it a much smarter, better for you product.
Yeah, what they did is they actually took our face covering and they combined it with a traditional gaiter and gave you the best of both worlds. I love that you mentioned that this gaiter actually has it where you can take this and put it over the ear if you want to. But if you don't want to, you can actually pull it straight and wear it straight across. And it has a toggle here in the back to be able to tighten it or loosen it as much as you want to. And even in the winter, you're able to then pull the material up and over your ears if you want a little extra warmth. So what you're seeing with the gaiter is literally this built into the gaiter there as well. So you can see this, we have it here in the camo too. but notice how easy they are to wear and to slide on. I love this style. It's great for women and for men. And you mentioned that it comes with the 4 bags. I actually was at a theme park this week with my niece and nephew, and I brought some extras with us because, you know, you're there for a long day. You never really know what's going on. And I put the extras inside of here and put them in my purse. Well, I was so thankful I did because we ended up getting so much rain in the middle of a roller coaster ride that I took the wet one off, put it inside here, took the clean one out of here and put it on us. And I knew, we had a few of them, and put them on all of us. And I knew that we were then safe and it had been protected and the whole thing, and we had a clean covering to be able to put on. The other thing I like too is talk about gift giving. Where did I put it? Right there it is. So you can actually just take it and so easily have it as a nice little gift, because you do get 4. You can keep all 4 for yourself, or you can break them up. I think that they're fantastic just to have for those extra gifts for when somebody drops a little something off at your doorstep as, you know, a thank you, or for the hairdresser or the mailman or your nail artist. These are beautiful things to be able to give them too, because you know that no matter who you're giving it to is going to be using this.
Well, and the greatest thing about it is, guys, on the left-hand side, look at all the benefits. Premium anti-odor technology, infused with copper and zinc, patented Zenergy technology. It wicks away moisture. How many of you are wearing something made out of a t-shirt or something that's really heavy and you're just like, oh my gosh. And if you're, God bless all of you who work at cash registers at stores, our gang here at work, they're literally wearing them 8 and 10 hours straight because they don't have any break to take them off. You wanna get something like this for somebody like that. If they have that job where they're stuck in a face covering all day long, just please get this for them, because it wicks away the moisture. It keeps you comfortable and dry. You get the ones that are all hot and sweaty and you're like, no wonder they stink. And remember, because of the anti-odor, they're breathable, all day comfort, the anti-odor's huge. How many of you have been wearing one for a couple days, like, gosh, this really smells. You know, it's garlic from lunch, or what the coffee, as you mentioned, it could be whatever. And you're like, oh my gosh, my face covering stinks. Well, imagine, because of that permanent technology, you're not gonna have that issue. Guys, I think this is such a huge value. It really is, because there's not another face covering out there that has all the technology and features that you find in our set of 4. And again, if you want, you can buy 2, well, actually they're sold out. A couple days ago, you could buy 2 online, exact same design, just basic colors. They're sold out, huge customer pick with over 300 perfect 5-star reviews. Or how about double it for about $10 more? So 2 for 20, or how about we go 4 for 29 and some change? It's just a one-day value, and right now we've sold how many? 2,000, 3,000? I don't even know how many we're at. Okay, right now we've sold 2,500, and I have probably about, I don't know, 800, 1,000 people on the lines right now. Okay, I'm guessing right, 1,000 people on the lines. If you can, go to hsn.com. You guys, it's a couple clicks and you get it. All you do is choose your color: blue, black, gray, blue, purple, black's brand new, leopard black. This is the new rose black. You guys are, I love the rose too. I think it's feminine. But again, here's 2 basic colors for the guys in your life. And then I do love the camo black as well. You get all 4, plus you get the 4 little baggies to go with it. I think, Laura, too, what a great stocking stuffer. Because, you know, most people would say, oh, you know, a mask is a stocking stuffer. Heck yes. Because once someone starts wearing these specifically, you do experience a complete difference than any other face covering that I've tried so far.
For sure. I mean, there's absolutely no doubt about it. The comfort level of these is I have tried many different face masks. I've worn many different ones. And I will tell you, the breathability in this, the fact that they don't slide down, you're not constantly adjusting them. I mean, listen, the point for us to be able to wear a face mask is that it's supposed to be able to be put on and left in the same place, right? Well, if you're constantly adjusting it, and you're always doing things, it's even more of a hassle than it would be before. Plus, with these, what are we doing? You're just supposed to be one and done. So you're supposed to wear these once, and then you're supposed to literally throw them in the trash and not wear them again. Not everybody is doing that, but that's what you're supposed to do. With our mask, you're able to wash them, right? So once you're done wearing them, You can literally just take them off and you can wash them at your leisure with anything else that you're already washing. I don't have to wash them separately. I'm not worried about putting them on the silk cycle. You can wash them by hand if you want to. You don't need to. You can throw them in the washing machine. You can throw them in the dryer. So they are easy to maintain and take care of. And the CDC recommends every single time you wear a mask that you're supposed to wash your mask. So you wear it, you wash it. That's the great part about having a set of 4. Is that once you wear it, you have extras in order to be able to, because you're definitely doing laundry a couple times a week at least, right? Some of us with families are doing them every single day. So you just throw it in with the other clothes that you have to do. There's nothing special to maintain about it. How many of us are seeing these signs consistently everywhere we go, right? They're in the grocery store, they're in the home stores, they are at the gas stations. You can't go inside anywhere these days, and we have no idea if or when that's going to change. So the reality is to spend continuously this money on something you throw away is starting to seem kind of silly on something that's become an everyday accessory for us. And I love the new colors. They're so much fun. They help us have a little bit of enjoyment too, right?
It makes us a little happier, you know, because if we've got to wear the darned things, then why not wear something that's a bit more stylish? For example, it's kind of a funny story, Laura, too. I wore this little outfit. It's a sweater I bought years ago from here. I got this little dress on. I'm wearing my little boots. I'm doing some modeling, Donna. I'm not trying to steal your job. But I had no idea what the colors of the face masks were going to be. So when I walked in, I said, oh, we're a little leopard. Because come on, girls, you know we want to be stylish at the same time. So now you can have some fun with your colors and your prints. And I love this, too, because you've got the freedom to breathe. They fit perfectly. I actually, Laura, true story. I have a mask I've been wearing up until tonight because I have not bought these. But, you know, obviously, this is my stock up night, too. And my mask, Laura, makes my ears, Laura, Donna, has happened to you. My mask is not, there's no adjustability, guys. So I want you to see, this is huge. See, this thing slides back and forth. So if you got to put it on a little kid, there you go. If you've got somebody like Laura's dad who said has a really big head, I appreciate the fact you said that. Look how you can adjust it perfectly, right? Mine is too tight, and what it does, it makes my ears stick out like this. I look like Dumbo the elephant. I really do. My ears stick straight out. And I tried pressing them back the other day because I pull my hair back a lot and wear it in a ponytail, right? So I threw my mask on, and then I looked in the mirror, and my ears are sticking straight out. And I was like, okay, that is so uncomfortable. And it's not one size fit most. This one actually is. It's one size basically to fit everybody. And I love the fact that, again, you can go online and buy just 2 basic colors. Well, they're sold out, but when you could, and they're 20 bucks. For $9 more, we're giving you 4. And what's really important, and I wanna thank and really welcome all of you who are brand new shopping with us. Nobody else has this offer, and no other face coverings out there are so technology rich. I mean, think about it, breathable, whisk away moisture. That is so gross when it starts to get hot and sticky inside your mask, or your face covering. It's just nasty. How about anti-odor? Wouldn't that be great that your face mask doesn't stink after a couple wearings? How about breathable? Well, hallelujah for that. A lot of face masks can't breathe in hardly. And I love the fact you get all day comfort. It's everything we love about Copper Life, and it's from Tommy Copper, guys. That's the #1 premium name when it comes to wearable wellness. So we're super excited that they put this set together exclusively for you. By the way, if you wanna only spend $9.99, I have the way to do that tonight. Apply for our HSN card. This is really good. If you apply for our card tonight, you're gonna get $20 off the first thing you purchase. So if you apply for the card and you order our today's special, it's only gonna be $9.99. That's pretty amazing, right? So take advantage of it. Also, the other great thing, because Laura talked about being able to throw these in the washer, wear them multiple times, the technology never washes out, is that you have until the end of January. And if you say, you know what, end of January, I'm still not loving them, or well, I want something different, you can actually send these back and we'll still refund your money because we're in our extended return policy right now. Laura, I'd love you to go over the features, kind of take us a 360 once again to go over all the really unique features built in.
Yeah, I would be glad to. I'm going to switch masks and do it on the purple just because you can see the actual seams a little bit better on the solid colors. So you can see here at the nose line, there's a seam there, and there's also a seam at the jawline. That makes it special because when you put it on, it actually doesn't smush up against your face. So it gives you a little bit of breathability and more comfort in the entire nose and mouth area. Then you can see here how it has a moldable wire. That wire is never going to touch your skin. It's built inside of there. But what it does is it actually keeps the mask from sliding down, and it also helps prevent the fog from coming up and into your eyeglasses if you're wearing prescription glasses, readers like me, or your sunglasses. Then on the inside, it's a double layer mask. It is a 2-layer mask. The inside is a breathable cotton blend. And then what we have too are the toggles on the side. So you have the elastic on the side. I love that you talked about the comfort levels of so many of them. Because of this toggle, you're able to adjust the mask to make it larger if you have a larger head or smaller if you have a tinier head. There's no need to be walking around with those, you know, those elastic bands that are digging into you, that, right? And they dig in, they leave these marks at the back of your ears. They're so uncomfortable. Yeah. They pull the ears forward. Yep. There's no need to be able to do that. With this, you can actually make it customizable and adjust it to the comfort level of you want. And even if you adjust it once to the comfort level of you want, and then, you know, you've been wearing it for 8 hours and it's kind of bothering you a little bit, then listen, loosen it up a little bit and make it more comfortable for you there as well. So it really is even adjustable throughout the day if you notice that you're having different things. It just slides right over the ear. You put it down over the chin. And again, this nose wire, you just press just like this, and then it keeps everything there in place. And as you can see, I'm still breathing very comfortably. I'm talking very comfortably because it has that copper's energy built in. So that's our patented technology. It's copper and zinc infused, and it's infused into the fabric, which means if you have a little bit of coffee or you have some onions at lunch on your salad, guess what? You are no longer having to knock yourself out with that coffee breath or onion breath, because this actually has an anti-odor technology that's patented just to us, and it's built into the fabric. That, along with the moisture wicking alone, I think sets these masks, these face coverings apart from anybody else out there.
Yeah, we got about a minute to go before we're gonna wrap this up, guys. But I love midnight, and here's why. I got all the colors, I got all the choices. And at this rate, I think we've sold almost 7,000 in what, maybe 10, 15 minutes or so. It ain't gonna last all day. I mean, this is your chance if you want maybe a specific print, or if you want that purple that we've never offered before. This is your chance tonight, right at midnight, to get your favorites. Later on, you'll still be like, man, a 4-pack for that price with all that technology, it's an awesome deal. But I love midnight tonight because if you make the decision now, you've got the most options, and clearly, at this point, that is not gonna be true later on today. Remember, if you go online, awesome deal, 2-pack, over 300 perfect 5-star review on this exact mask in a 2-pack for about $20, okay? And to make 4, you'd have to have 2 shipping charges, right? We've now doubled the offer. Clearly, we didn't double the price. So 2 is normally $20 online, and those are all sold out right now. Huge customer pick. We've doubled it for about $10 more. And then we added 3 flex pays to that. Great stocking stuffers, really fun gift idea, because you think, you know what, we've all got to wear them. You know, it's not like something that's optional. Unfortunately, you know, hopefully we won't have to wear them forever and ever, but I know for the foreseeable future, yeah, we're wearing masks. So you might as well get the very, very best, and I love that Tommy Copper has put this together for you. All right, now I do want to talk about the gaiters, guys, real quick. We have now sold how many gaiters, Jared? 400. I just did a quick mention on them. My husband loves wearing the gaiter. That's his thing. You guys are loving the black, okay? Here's the scoop. This is what it looks like. I love that it's long. Now, here's what's really great. If it's getting colder in your area and you pull the gaiter down, it actually keeps your neck warm when you're wearing it. Also, you'll see it's completely adjustable. I love on either side, you can put this over your ear if you want to. It's got the same moldability over the nose. So if you are a gaiter wearer, and again, you just pop it down when you're not wearing it. I love gaiters, and I love the fact it has every single feature that we talked about in the mask, but now it's this nice long gaiter. So that just might be more your style than a mask, or maybe you want some options. I wear a mask, but also I wear gaiters as well. My husband loves the gaiter. And again, you know what's kind of fun about having a gaiter is even after all the craziness is done, we have a lot of fishermen, a lot of people outside, hunters, who wear gaiters typically anyway. This is an awesome way to keep your face warm too. All right, we have the leopard, we have the camo 2-pack, everybody's loving the black, and of course we've got the blue. One more thing I'm gonna mention, because Laura is not going very far, I got him in my hot little hand. I actually stole one of the pairs away. But here we go. One of our most favorite, most requested, most reviewed items ever is going to be the Copper Life 3-pack of the compression socks. Now we have over the calf coming up that everybody waits for, and tonight we're offering the 3-pack of the low cut. Now we did something similar to this, and in fact Laura and I launched it, I would say that was back in September, and listen to this, we sold 136,000 pairs of socks in a single day. So if you missed out, the price is excellent. We've got women's and men's sizes, we've got the low cut, and of course we have the over the calf, and everybody loves those. So I just wanted to give you a heads up that those were coming up. Now, if you want to order those early, absolutely go for it. They sell out all the time, absolutely all the time. So I was thrilled to see those back a little bit later tonight, so stay with us. All right, Miss Laura, we'll see you in a bit. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you. We'll see you soon.
Okay, bye. All right, so we got a lot more coming up. In fact, coming up next, what are we doing? A great item from Homedics. Hang with me.
A great big Christmas is here. Join us all day Tuesday to discover new ways to create special moments and celebrate with all things Christmas. Get your holiday shopping done now with gifts galore from the HSN brands you know and love. Find your Mary for an extra festive season during a great big Christmas. All day Tuesday on HSN and at hsn.com.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
Hey guys, if you can, a great idea is go to hsn.com. It's the easiest way to get your mask. I suppose I should take it off, but it's pretty darn comfortable actually. Hey, I'm Suzanne Runyon. I kind of renamed the name of this show because it's really about giving gifts of caring, about giving gifts to people who could use things that make their life better and healthier, quite frankly. This is super important. There's not a place, even coming to work every single day, they get me with this. They, oh, here you go, we gotta check your temperature. It's happening all over the place. And you know what? It's not necessarily about the situation we're in. It's coming up on cold and flu season. It could be a baby who just had a new baby and you don't wanna do a traditional thermometer. Well, we have from Homedics a 2-pack. It's the first time we've actually bundled these two together. And if you go to basically almost any doctor's offices, they do this first and they stick this little baby on your finger. That's the second part of it. And for the first time ever, we've got both of these included in one kit. Also, beyond that, we are at a sale price, and of course, we have 3 flex pays. This is an exclusive configuration to HSN. And we're gonna talk to Lisa, and she's gonna tell us a bit more about it. Hi, Lisa, welcome back to the show.
Hi, Suzanne, how are you? It's so great to be here and to see you.
Good to see you.
So I have here the thermometer, which you pointed out. It's contact-free, and it is from Homedics, and they've paired it with this Pulse Ox reader. Again, you pointed out, you see them in doctor's offices, you see them in hospitals. These are absolutely standard tools that we also want to have at home now. And so you want to have tools that you trust. That's why I love that Homedics has put this together for you, because they've been around since 1987, a leader in health and wellness technology, because they have been creating top quality products for decades. And so I'm going to show you first this, the pulse ox reader. I had to switch my setup, so you can't really, I had it set up so you could see it better. So I'm going to just pick it up and put it down. Anyway, the pulse ox reader, as you know, that's checking your saturation of oxygen in your extremities, how well your heart is pumping the blood and oxygen through your brain. And I love this. You can see here, it's non-invasive, painless, and quick. You put it on the finger, you press that gray button, and it starts reading first your pulse, that's the 77, and then your blood oxygen, that's the 93. If it's below 90, you want to get in touch with your doctor. And that is what is so important about this, because right now we are all feeling more anxious. If you start to feel dizzy, if you start to feel some kind of a fever, you want the peace of mind to know how your body is doing. And this is going to give you that. I love that you put it on in your middle index or ring finger, press the button, and it begins to start working immediately. And then I told you this, which is kind of a nerdy thing that I love. It's a responsive design, so you can always read it. You can always see, you can always see how
watch.
the
When
numbers
I flip
are.
it,
There you
it turns. See that?
Yes.
That is a total nerd
Perfect.
out thing, but it does make sense when you're reading it yourself. Okay,
Exactly
but I think this is so interesting because this is one of the really great indicators of what's going on with your body. And then this,
100%.
I just think everybody should have. You know what? Everybody. And this doesn't matter if we're in this crazy period of time or not. I think this is so important, especially when my Ethan was little. You know, I couldn't use a traditional thermometer with him, but you want something that's really accurate. And this one is. I'm going to do it to myself so you guys can see it. You literally press the button, it goes on, and then I'm going to hit it. I'm just going to hit it again and hold it. And you're going to see, even without me being able to look at it, there it is. You can clearly see my temperature, so I'm doing pretty good. But this is important for every household. You know, it's not, oh, it's only during this crazy period of time we're in. You should have one of these all the time. Cold and flu season's just around the corner. We're talking about just wanting to check your kids' temperatures, which are so important. Somebody's not feeling so great. Maybe, if you're like us, we're supposed to actually check our temperature before we come into work to make sure that we're not overheated, or we are a little, you know, obviously to make sure we have correct temperature. I love that because they actually showed food. And I thought that was a brilliant idea.
Right. This takes your temperature. This can read 4 different ways. You get body, room, liquid, or food. So if you're a caretaker, you can tell, is that cup of tea too hot? If you are trying to check the temperature of food before you put it in the baby's mouth, whether it's in the bottle or on a plate, you can check it quickly and easily, all with the press of one button. This is so simple, even a child could use it. And that indicator that you show, even if you only see that big screen, green means your temperature is fine. Yellow means your temperature is elevated. That whole screen is going to light up. And if it's red, then your temperature is high.
So the actual screen will change colors.
The screen actually changes color. And so it's so simple to use. It's making it very clear what the indicators are. And that's what we need. I think this is a fantastic gift item right now, because what this offers is peace of mind. So my husband has very low blood pressure, and sometimes he gets dizzy. And now more than ever, we're all very aware of what that dizziness can mean, that lower oxygen level in the blood. And if that's present, if you're below a 90, you want to do something about it right away. But because of his sort of ongoing condition, he can just feel dizzy. But I want to check. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I want to know. And you can check the baby's bath water. You can check their temperature. Formula. And it has...
When you're heating up baby formula, you know,
yes.
you try to, you know, the old-fashioned way is to put it on your wrist. Well, that's not really giving you, that's not very accurate, okay? Just sprinkling some on your wrist. This is gonna give you that accuracy. A lot of people do use it for food preparation, which is great. So here's something interesting that happened to me the other day, is I woke up and I just wasn't feeling all that great. And immediately, you know, your head starts spinning out of control, thinking, oh no, yeah. My husband grabbed something similar like this, and he came in and he just sort of looked at me and used it, and he's like, you're fine. I'm like, oh, good. And that does give you, as you said, peace of mind. You get up and you go, okay, now maybe it's required. Maybe you too, like us, we are not supposed to come into work if our temperature is elevated. So we're supposed to check it at home, but also they check us when we come through the gate here at work. They check everyone who walks in. So maybe you have a small business, maybe you have a small restaurant. Do you know how many restaurants are using these? I go into tons of them that are checking your temperature before you're allowed in. But when you get this, and I want you to explain why, when I go to my dentist office, they do both of these to me. Why do they do that, and why is it important?
That's right. Well, as you pointed out, these are your vital signs. So you need to know what your temperature is just all the time. Now it's part of the new normal. And what the pulse ox reading gives you in addition to that is it shows how well the blood is pumping oxygen through the body. It's actually called an arterial hemoglobin rate. And that is what you get when you look at that number. And what that number tells the doctor is how well your body is functioning. It's a critical number. And now that you can have this at home, it gives you that extra peace of mind. When you pair that with, you may have a fever, as long as your pulse ox is doing well, you are doing well. And what I love about these two items, you want to have them before you need them. You don't want to wake up and need them. They're homedics, so they come with a warranty. They both operate on batteries that come with them. This thermometer will store up to 50 temperature readings. Oh, wow. It does Celsius, it does Fahrenheit, and you can keep all of this in the palm of your hand, and it's designed beautifully by Homedics. I don't know if we've talked about how nicely this grip is in the palm of your hand. And it's the same with this. This is their Deluxe Oximeter. It's got a lanyard so you can keep it with you at all times. They've just thought of everything because they've been in the game, and we really listen to what our customers want. And people want to have these items at home, and they want to have them before they need them. I love that they're bringing it to you at this great price.
Oh, it's amazing too. I mean, I can imagine my dentist office probably spent a lot more than $65.98 to be able to have both of these. And every time I go, they stick this on my finger, they do this on my head. You know, it's great to be proactive, as you mentioned, and also it's less worry. Like I think, like I did, I woke up the other morning and I thought, oh, please, no. I've survived this many months. I've not had a problem. I've been, you know, doing my thing. I'm coming to work with a bunch of people, and we're all trying to be safe here. But you know what? You don't want to wake up and go, oh no. And I'll tell you, it was funny how much relief I had, Lisa, when I realized that my temperature was fine. I just was, you know, most likely it was a hot flash. but you know what? I was a little panicked. I was like, oh no, is something wrong? And then I was like, oh, I'm fine. And then the rest of my day went much better. You're right. It's just knowing that and having this accurate information. And by the way, again, cold flu season just around the corner. This is vital all the time. You know, certainly it's more important now than ever, but this you gotta have. Everyone should have one, especially if you've got young people in your family or older people.
That's right.
If you have older people, you need to be really sensitive to their condition. This is an easy way to get that basic assessment. And you know, Lisa, I would imagine if you called your medical professional and said, look, I've got the meter and I've got the temperature, and you told them what was going on, that would help them get a jump start on what everyone in your family should do next.
That's right. And, you know, we talked about this. It's so easy. It's a one-touch operation. You can get either a body temperature or a food or a liquid temperature. I have a cup of tea here that I started earlier. I'm going to switch over to the surface and take the temperature. It was way too hot to drink before. Oh, now it's a little on the cool side. It's 96.8. So ready for me to start drinking. But when you're serving someone, when you're in a caregiver situation, you don't want to give them something that is going to burn their mouth. And the same thing is true with how simple this is to use. Anyone can do it. Even a child can do it. So if someone is not feeling well through the night, that huge screen is going to immediately tell you what's going on temperature-wise. And this takes not only the oxygen level, but it also takes for you the pulse. So that way you know what your pulse is. Is your pulse super low? And, you know, again, my husband with the low blood pressure, his pulse is often very low, but his pulse ox is consistently 98, 99. So that peace of mind is invaluable for me. I didn't know until now.
It dawned on me too, if you're working out. You know how you need to know your
100%.
pulse when you're going to get your fat burning level? Just to be terrific for that.
right.
It just dawned on me. All right, Lisa, we got to
That's
run.
right.
Thank you, my love.
Thank you, Suzanne. This
Good
is great.
Good seeing you as always.
Good
And
to
by
see
the
you
way,
too.
guys, I think we've sold about 600 of those right now. So stay on the line. That is a really great gift for anybody on your gift giving list. All right, let me give you an update on the mask I have on my face. Here's the scoop. This is our Today special, and it's Copper Life by Tommy Copper. And Tommy Copper, by far the leader when it comes to wearable wellness. Well, they took all the stuff we love about copper technology, the benefits of copper, the benefits of zinc, and permanently designed it into this mask. Customer pick, you normally get a set of 2 for $20. You're getting a set of 4 for literally one day today for $9, $10 more than we usually sell a set of 2. We have really fun colors. I know the rose black is crazy popular. I'm wearing the leopard. Everything about it is designed. It's breathable, it's comfortable, it's completely adjustable. It fits any body or face. You actually can mold the top of this to fit your nose, the bridge of your nose. And again, you get that great 4-pack. Lined on the interior, this is totally adjustable here on the side. I literally had one in my handbag right now. I look like Dumbo. My ears, it pulls too hard on my ears, and it's uncomfortable. But I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll just wear it. This, you'll never have that problem. And again, it's gonna be, can we show that one graphic? It's anti-odor, breathable, which means comfort. It wicks away moisture. Hallelujah. How many of you are just, your mask becomes sweaty and hot and gross when you're wearing your face covering? Thanks, guys. So show it real quick. Anti-odor, great. If your face covering stinks after a couple hours of wearing it, and you're wearing it 8 hours, that's not a good thing. Breathable, we love that. All day comfort. And there's that copper and zinc infused fabric that does not wash out. That's permanent. So if you'd like to order them now, I would recommend it now. If you didn't see the full presentation with Miss Laura, we're gonna do another look coming up in about 20. So stay with us at the top of next hour. And I think we've sold close to 8,000 in just this show. So obviously pretty darn popular. Okay, this is such a great show because we have all these awesome gifts that actually are good for you, you know? And I think certainly we can give people a lot of stuff. You know, we can get them things, but how about giving something that's really comforting and something that makes you feel good when you're using it? Well, I couldn't wait to get to this. This is from Sharper Image. And this is not only probably the best heating pad I've ever seen, because it's not like the old-fashioned ones. This is also weighted. Do you know what it's like when you have a weighted blanket? Those have been some of the most popular items we've sold within the last 6 months here at HSN. Well, that same weight, that great feeling now is in a heating pad that looks good and better yet, feels amazing. All right, I have 3 colors. We have the gray, we have the aqua, and we have the plum. So gray, there's the plum, there's the aqua. I actually have 2 sizes. We have the Deluxe XL, and then I have the 2XL. So the Deluxe XL is $49.99. The 2XL is $69.99, which is gonna be obviously a little bit bigger. You also get a little carrying bag to go along with it. Miss Vonabelle Sherman is joining me to talk to us all about this. Hi, Vonabelle, welcome back.
Hi, Suzanne. I'm just sitting here really comfy and warm because I have the 20 by 24 on my legs and I have the 12 by 24 across my shoulder, which has been kind of a blessing because last week I had pulled a muscle and using the heat really helped and I'm feeling a lot better. But traditionally you might think of heating pads like that and you think, oh, well, that's okay. But with Sharper Image, you get bigger and better. And so this is the 12 by 24. And when you see that plum and aqua, those are exclusive colors to HSN. You cannot get them anywhere. And these are the best prices anywhere as well. So when you think about needing a heating pad, it's usually because something is aching. You pulled a muscle, maybe you have acute pain, maybe you have chronic pain. A chronic means it's a long time condition, it hurts for a long time, and that's when you need good relief. This is 3 therapies in one. You get the heat through the clay beads that are in here, and they get hot as well. And then you get the vibration. And then, of course, you get the heat. So it's 3 therapies, and this material is plush. It also is pliable. So it drapes really nicely into an area that you want it to. Like for me, it was in that shoulder, and it went right in there and delivered that heat to release those muscles, relax, increase circulation. And when you think about it, sometimes, Suzanne, we're under such tension, we start raising our shoulders and we don't even realize that we've done it. You know, our tension causes us to lift, and then we pull that muscle in our neck. When you have the option of adding this heat and massage and the weight, your muscles start to relax, you feel better, and it's deeply felt because of the 3 technologies. I'm glad you're holding that up, because this is much more technology than most. What you're seeing is 3 levels of heat, and then you have 9 measures of massage vibration for a total of 27 possible comfort combinations, Suzanne.
Yeah. Oh, I have to tell you, this is just heavenly. And again, how many of you right now are in a bad chair at your home trying to work all day? You know, you don't have an ergonomic chair like you do at work. And how many, oh my gosh, at about noon, you're kind of doing this and you're trying to get your shoulders to kind of relax. If you put this over your shoulder, now this is the regular Deluxe XL size. And then we have the 2XL size. But man, this covers your shoulder. Literally, you guys, it's completely covering my entire lap. So maybe you're just cold all the time and you want something on your lap while you're sitting there watching HSN or you're on your computer. It feels so yummy. And I have to tell you, Vonabelle, I love these weighted blankets. There's something that is so stress relieving when you feel that weight on your body, even as simple as on my lap. It just makes you feel relaxed almost instantly.
Yeah, it's so true. You know, weighted blankets are very popular, so it's nice that we added the weight to this. Now, the average back is between 16 and 21, and this is 24 inches, so it can go right down your back. But as I showed you, it can go right across your shoulders as well. And then ladies, of course, if you suffer that time of the month, it's more than hip to hip. Look at how it passes the hip. So it delivers that comfort there as well. And I want to show you the beads that are inside. They're actually a clay bead that collects that warmth. Look at this. They are clay beads. That's what's inside. And not only does it give weight, but the clay also collects the heat. So it's like a double whammy on the heat. And I'm just going to reach over here. I found a way to show you that vibration because you can't feel it, but it feels so good. Suzanne's feeling it right now. And what you do is you just turn on the vibration settings, and you have a low, and then a low pulse, and then an intermittent one. And you have each of those possibilities with low, medium, and high. I'm going to put it on high, taking it through medium. There's the pulse. Can you hear that? And now I'm going to go to high, and I'm going to show you the vibration. What happens is I have some beads here, and I'm going to put it on the massaging box. And what you're going to see, those beads will dance. You'll see them jumping up and down, jumping out of the plate, making, you know, some action there so that you can see. Oh, I have to get this on high here. So many great settings. You can see them jumping on that as well. Right out of the plate. See them just dancing there? So that's the massage you're going to feel every time that you use the massage in the heating blanket. And if you think about it, all of us start our day with our shoulders down, and then pretty soon they're up and they're up and they're up, and then you get that tight muscle in here, and maybe what you need is heat and relaxation right across there to relax those muscles, deep into the muscle, relax those knots. And if you do hard labor or you're just a mom who's picking up babies, you need a solution. And now you get it in really pretty colors besides. And so you have a choice of 2 different sizes, the 12 by 24 and the 20 by 24. So you deliver that intense heat. And of course, it's the Sharper Image name, so you know they do a great job. And it's 3 therapies in one, Suzanne.
I'd say something funny. I actually have it on the high and it's almost getting too warm. Not hot warm, but I'm like, okay, I'm nice and warm now. So the fact you can have that really deep heat that feels good, the massage included with it, and you're gonna love the weight. If you've never been under a weighted blanket, there's something so delicious and relaxing about it. And you get all three in this. Vonabelle, you're not going far, I know that. So thank you for sticking around. You're gonna have one more thing we're gonna talk about in just a second. And then she's joining me in a moment, but let me give you another look at our today's special. All right, guys, here's the scoop. We have now sold, listen to this, in just this show, over 8,000. Now why? Why in the world? Well, because we all gotta wear face coverings, daggone it. And how many of you have really bad ones? Let's be honest, you know, they can't breathe, they're hot, they're sticky. You have Dumbo ears like I do with mine. In fact, it was funny when I bought mine. The reason I bought mine was, well, we didn't have it as a today's special, and I didn't buy it from here. And this one gal, I was in a store, and she's like, oh my gosh, have you tried these face coverings? I'm like, you know, I'll give it a shot. She said, oh, I wear mine all day, it's just great. Well, I'll be darned, it's so tight on my ears, it's really uncomfortable. It just wasn't a good purchase. And trust me, I spent more than 29 bucks on it for a single one. Let's turn to the people at Tommie Copper. They take all the benefits of their wearable wellness and put it into a 4-pack of face masks, and you can't find this deal anywhere else. They're anti-stink, so anti-odor. They also are breathable, they're comfortable, and they're designed to fit everybody, men, women, kids, it does not matter. All day comfort, breathable, anti-odor. How many of your face mask stinks? I mean, come on, you know, you wear it for a couple hours, like, ooh, this smells so bad. And of course, it's got that brilliant copper zinc technology that is infused permanently into each and every mask. We'll get back into that if you haven't seen the full look at it in about 10. So stay with me, because we're gonna go over the whole thing again with Laura in just a minute. Okay, so it's interesting to do a show where a lot of these things I actually have seen at my doctor's office, or in this case, my chiropractor's office. We had, I don't know if you guys saw it earlier, but I had a handheld thermometer, one of those kind of gun thermometers, and we had the oxygen level reader. I think we've sold, what, maybe 800 of those in just this hour? Oh, 900. You know what, we'll show you those again, but my dentist used those when I go to see my dentist because they check my temperature and my oxygen every time I go to the dentist. Well, my chiropractor uses this. So I was so excited to see this because I can guarantee you the unit that he offers and he uses on me on a regular basis, the unit costs a whole lot more than $119. And guys, this is a full percussion massager, and it's deep, and oh my gosh, the benefits of this are outstanding. If you've ever had a chiropractor or a doctor or a sports therapist use this on you, you know how good it feels, because it really helps break up those tight muscles. As a matter of fact, I play a ton of tennis, and I'm always in the squatted position, and my hamstrings were just driving me crazy, so guess what? Yep, I used it on it, and oh, it felt so good. Want to show you too, you get all the percussion instruments you see here. This is the one my chiropractor uses the most, actually, but you get everything you see here. Rechargeable unit, you even get the case to go with it, and we have it on sale and with 3 flex pays tonight, and we actually have an awesome value. And Vonabelle, of course, rejoins me. We're gonna talk about this, but Vonabelle, I am very, as you know, familiar with this.
Yeah, well, because you play tennis. And it's so true. If you play sports, you're an athlete, bodybuilder, or just a mom who picks up kids all day long and your shoulders are sore, having a tool like this at home is so important, because we don't always have somebody who can come behind us and grab those muscles a couple of times, and then you go, oh, could you keep going? And they can't, and they don't stay, or their hands get tired. Your Sharper Image Percussion deep tissue massager never gets tired. It impacts about 3,000 times every minute, delivering the pressure to break those spasms and the knots that you feel. It also increases circulation, so you get rejuvenated blood, and once you have that, you feel better. And a lot of times you sleep better when you can massage out those knots and tension in your body. Yeah, all the aches. Yeah, the aches and pains. And this is ultra quiet. It actually has a quiet drive, so it's not noisy. And then that's what enables you to take it with you. And then if you're using it somewhere, it's not bothering anybody else. It's portable. It's about 2 pounds in your hands. And then you have your off and on right here. You have a battery indicator, and you have a level of intensity. There's 3 levels of intensity that you can pick from, and you have to choose what's right for you, because everybody and everybody's body is different. So that's why we like to give you all of those choices. And in doing that, we've given you these 3 balls are low impact. So it's easier on your body if you want to start with those. And then you get to medium impact and then a high impact as well. I really like this flat top because it's great on your shoulders and your thighs. So you can do your forearms, biceps, shins, great on pecs, glutes, your quads when they're really sore, like playing tennis, Suzanne.
Oh, yeah.
Even
my
your
hamstring.
Oh, yeah. My favorite so far has actually been on the bottom of your foot to really massage that out.
Ooh,
oh my gosh.
Good point.
It feels really good.
I got to tell you, the crew's laughing at me because I haven't stopped using it. They're like, so if you hear it, it's not Vonabelle, it's actually me, and my mic's really close to it. But I have to tell you, so right there in my arm, right there, there's a muscle that is so tight right now, and this is absolutely just getting right to it. It's actually almost better than a massage, quite frankly. And I'll tell you, it's interesting. I was introduced to this from my chiropractor. He would, especially in my back area, he would go in and he uses Vonabelle, interestingly enough, this little Y one.
That's the fork.
Right, the fork.
Yep,
and he will go in, like I think this pointy one's gotta be great too, but he would go in and he'd go all the way up and down the back of my spine, and he would hit certain spots on my spine because of that fork thing, and boy, he could really get in there, and you could just feel the tension of my muscles just release. And you know, obviously in chiropractic, that's part of the formula to make you feel better. But even with my arm right now, it just feels tremendously better simply by just doing that with this unit.
Yeah, and sometimes we think, oh, massage is just pampering, but it's not. It's a necessity for a lot of people. If you wake up in the morning and you start the day in pain, you need to have a tool that will deliver the power so that you can relax those muscles and start your day with comfort and ease. And that's what this does. And it's something, even if you only use it once a week, knowing you have it in that closet for those times is so important. Grandmas and moms, you're running around toddlers, your shoulders get sore, you have that burning and sting. You can relieve that with the Percussion deep tissue. And it is a deep tissue, so it really works into the muscle, which is so important. And then if you're gift giving, look at how beautiful this is. This is the case. It's a fabric case, so the presentation is amazing. And being a little bit of an organization buff, I love that everything inside has a spot. There's actually a case for all of your pieces, and then a position for the massager itself and your cord. What you're going to do is charge it up the first time, maybe overnight or a couple of hours, and after that it'll hold the power for 4.5 hours of massage. Now, when you turn it on, Suzanne, in 10 minutes it will shut off, and then you can restart it if you need. But generally, because this is deep percussion, 10 minutes really does the job. It breaks that muscle down so you can move. You'll find is you'll have better range of motion after you use it, that knot and tension that was starting a headache is relieved, and you can use it from your feet, like you saw me, all the way to your big, broad shoulders. So, and it doesn't matter. It could be men, it can be women, and we give you the setting intentions so that you can choose what's good for your body, because you may want to start off low, and you'll know because there's 3 illuminated dots back here. So you pick low, medium, and high, and then choose the piece. And it's so easy. Watch this. That's it. I don't want you to think it's difficult. This is my second favorite. I got to try them all. And look, push it in, turn it, it's in, turn it on. So very easy to use. And once you have it, you will use it. I love this one too. There's something about the flat directly on that muscle, but if you wanted to break up a muscle and use the edge, it's also wonderful. So not bad, 2 pounds in your hand. It's a great tool to have at home. And it is great for muscle recovery and using it to have that range of motion that we all want to have to feel better, Suzanne.
Yeah, and I think that's the kind of the goal. You know, if you've got somebody who is over a computer, maybe they've got a job. I was actually watching some guys and they were lugging luggage and they were really having to kind of move it from here to there. It was, you know, kind of awkward. And I thought, man, they have got to have a long day. Not only are they muscular, but they've got to have some sore bodies at the end of the day. Think about that person in your life who could really use this. Stay on the line for it if you will. We're on sale with it tonight. 3 flex pays. First time you're seeing it. We've never had it on the air. And if you're not familiar with percussion massage, just go online and do a quick search for it. The benefits are tremendous, and it's a great way to be educated by this. All right, Vonabelle, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It was good seeing you.
You're so welcome.
All right, coming up next, guys, we're going to go back and take another look at our incredible face covering today's special from the gang at Copper Life, which is by Tommy Copper. It's a 4-pack. We got to wear them. You might as well wear one that fits right, fits everybody, and is smart with really, really high-end technology built in. That's just around the corner. Stay with me as we continue. Gifts of wellness for those that you love.
Find your merry weekend at HSN, and we're celebrating with 4 or more FlexPay on the brands you love to make your season bright. Plus free shipping and 5 FlexPay on all electronics, because this year's merry should be even more extraordinary. Find your merry weekend now through Sunday.
I have journeyed around the globe. I've seen the beauty the world has to offer. Now I'm bringing you new fabrics, patterns, and soft silhouettes with spicy details. Exotic, but with a new degree of sophistication. Global Chic is all about fashion freedom. So be free. Iman Global Chic, only on HSN.
I think people tune into HSN because you want to see a lot of variety. I know I do. And you want to see great gift ideas. And I've got them for you, whether it's our today's special mask that you use